Okay, let's talk about AI, specifically AI and your job. It's a topic that's just swimming in hype and, let's be honest, a lot of fear. But what's actually going on? We're going to cut right through all that noise and show you why the future isn't about being replaced, it's about reinventing how we work.
I mean, you've seen the headlines, right? Will AI take your job? It is the question on pretty much everyone's mind, and it's a totally fair concern. But what if it's actually the wrong question to be asking? Let's dig into what we should be thinking about instead.
So, what is the real deal with AI and your job? Well, it's way more interesting, and honestly, a lot less terrifying than that simple robot takeover story you hear all the time. Let's break down what's really happening in the workplace, right now.
And here it is. The first major thing you really need to grasp. AI isn't coming for your job. It's coming for the repetitive tasks inside your job. Understanding that one little distinction, it changes absolutely everything.
So what kind of work is AI really good at? Well, it's the stuff that's repetitive and predictable. Think about it. Endless data entry, scheduling meetings, all that routine admin paperwork. A good rule of thumb is, if a task follows a really clear step-by-step pattern, AI can probably learn how to do it. Just think about the most tedious, boring parts of your day. Processing stacks of data, scheduling a dozen meetings, or drafting those standard everyday reports. These are the exact tasks that are most at risk of being automated. But here's the flip side. That frees up human talent, you, for the more complex, creative, and strategic work. And here's the cool part. When you get rid of all that routine work, you don't just create an empty space, you create an opportunity. And that's what we're calling the opportunity shift. A whole new landscape of work that's built on human ingenuity and, big picture thinking. This isn't new. We've seen this movie before. The printing press automated the work of scribes, but it created the entire publishing industry. The internet automated travel agents, but it created these massive e-commerce empires. History shows us that when old tasks fall away, new industries, new ideas, and brand new job categories rise up. AI is just the next chapter in that very same story. So where are all these new opportunities? Well, yeah, of course we're going to need people to build and manage the AI systems themselves. But the real growth, the explosion of roles, is for the people who can use them. The marketing strategist who uses AI to analyze the market, the artist who uses it to generate new concepts, the doctor who uses it to help with diagnostics. These are the jobs of the future. It's all about pairing your expertise with the power of AI. And that leads us to probably the most important part of this whole explainer. The conversation we really need to be having isn't about man versus machine. It's about how you find your new competitive edge in a world where AI is just part of the furniture. This right here is the mental shift we all need to make. The common fear, is a conflict. Humans versus AI. But the reality? That's a partnership. Humans with AI. The future isn't some battle we have to win. It's a collaboration we have to master. I want you to let this idea really sink in, because this is the absolute key. AI is not going to replace you. A person using AI will. The threat isn't the technology. It's the person who learns how to use that technology to do their job faster, smarter, and better. AI is the new tool, and the advantage always goes to the person who knows how to use it.
So as we start to wrap this up, let's just zoom out for a second. This is a story as old as invention itself. Technology doesn't destroy work, it just redefines it. Opportunity doesn't just vanish, it just moves to a new address.
Now, look, nobody can predict the future with 100% accuracy, but we can give you a pretty good roadmap. By understanding this basic idea that it's about tasks, not jobs, you can start preparing now. You can start learning the skills you need to walk confidently through that new door of opportunity. So the choice is actually pretty clear. You can try to fight against the current, or you can learn how to navigate it. The challenge isn't to fight the tide of technology. The challenge is to build a better boat, to adapt, to learn, and to use these incredible new tools to make your uniquely human skills even more powerful. So, we're going to leave you with a new question. It's not, will AI take my job anymore? The real question is personal, it's proactive, and it's powerful. How will you use it to make your shift